Today on What's Hot on the Car Lot with Davey, we have a brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra 1794 edition in the midnight black metallic color. And what I am going to do today is I'm going to do a walk around of both the outside and the inside of the vehicle. First thing we'll take a look at, so you know what's going to be on this vehicle, is the window sticker. And this is going to show you the variety of options that will be on this vehicle. It being the 1794 edition, it is going to have a lot of the bells and whistles on this particular Toyota Tundra 1794. And it's priced at $66,039. Now, if you do end up liking this video today, I would really appreciate it, even if you can do it now. Hit that little subscribe button and subscribe and like my video. The more people who subscribe to this What's Hot on the Car Lot with Davey channel, the more videos I will put on in the future relating to Toyota vehicles such as this Tundra. Now, doing a walk around of the vehicle, we do have the 20-inch alloy wheels on the vehicle. This is the 5.5-foot bed on the 1794 edition truck. And a little bit of a peek on the inside of the bed as well. The Toyota car lot I work at is in West Virginia. Probably the nearest big city to me would be Pittsburgh, PA. And we sell a lot of vehicles to people in the West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania area, just because we are in a tri-state area. And this is the new style that they just came out with in 2022 for these Toyota Tundras. And they are a pretty hard vehicle to find right now, as many of you are probably noticing. Probably going to a lot of Toyota lots, and you might not be seeing these Tundras on the lot because they're selling just about as fast as we get them. Alright, now that we have a pretty good view of the outside of the vehicle, I will start moving on to the inside of the vehicle. Something else I'll point out real quick before we go inside is this vehicle does have blind spot monitoring in it. So these two little cars that you see, they will turn orange whenever somebody would get in your blind spot. Definitely comes in handy if you're on the interstate and you're trying to get over. Those two little cars will indicate the color orange to let you know not to get over at that time. Now, this vehicle does have the power running boards on it. So when you go to open up the vehicle, the power running boards will slide out. And then when you close the vehicle, within a few seconds, power running boards will go back in. Now, this vehicle does have the saddle tan leather interior, which is a very cool looking interior if you ask me. It kind of gives it that kind of old school rustic look, in my opinion. Something that is also cool in the 1794 edition, even people in your second row will have the ability of heated and cooling seats as well, even in the second row seating. And you'll also have a couple USBs back here to charge your phone and an outlet as well. Alright, and we're going to hop inside the vehicle now. And just looking at the vehicle, you do have the ability as well to set your seating to your preference. So you do have, based off the key fob, to set it to seat 1 or seat 2, and that will remember your seating. So you do have that option on this vehicle as well. Alright. Now, hopping into the vehicle, as long as the key fob is in the vehicle, you'll be able to start it. All you have to do is hit the brake, hit this engine start stop button, and it'll start your vehicle up. And one of the first things you're going to notice on the vehicle is the giant 14-inch screen that is on this vehicle. And there's a lot of different settings that you're going to be able to go through on the new Toyota Tundra. I'll go over a few of them with you. We're currently on the radio. That's where most vehicles are going to start. You do have the option of doing the AM, FM, or Sirius XM radio, which is going to be the first indicator there that just says radio on it. And you're also going to have the ability for Apple Music or Amazon Music. And then if you ever wanted to set up your phone, it's a very easy process. Probably takes 2 or 3 minutes. Turn your Bluetooth setting on your phone, hit that connect the device, and within a few moments, you'll have your phone linked to the vehicle as well. Now, the car feature, this is just going to give you information related to any trips you might take. The miles, trip range, trip duration, that's all going to be in those settings. And then history, if you've ever gone somewhere in the past, it'll show it right there. And then vehicle alerts, if you ever have any vehicle alerts, such as a low tire warning, anything like that, it would appear right there. And then your settings would be at the bottom. And there's a variety of different settings you can look through. And basically you can set up the vehicle the way you like. And if you ever want to do a software update on the vehicle, you hit that software update button. Any apps you would add, you can hit the apps button there. But pretty self-explanatory as far as the general settings. What's also cool about the 1794 edition, this one in particular, you do have the panoramic moonroof on the vehicle, which by hitting this button right here, it will open up the panoramic moonroof. And it will go past the second row of seating. So definitely pretty cool feature. So you can drive in style on your new 1794 edition Tundra. And you hit the button and it'll close it back up. Also, while we're up in this section of the vehicle, you will have the ability for Toyota connected services on the vehicle. So that little SOS button that you see, if you ever had an issue where you ran out of gas, got a fender bender, whatever the case may be, you hit that button and it will alert the services for Toyota to come and help you out with any of the needs that you require. Also, on the rear view mirror, you do have the option to set up to 3 garage doors. So you see the little indicators that say 1, 2, and 3 on them. And going down a little bit further, you have your climate controls, which they make it very user-friendly in my opinion. Pretty much you hit the up and down arrows to set the temperature the way you like it. You have your fan right in the middle, so you can turn your fan up and down. And you do have the option of both heated seats, high, medium, and low. And you also have cooling seats on this particular vehicle. So that's pretty cool as well. So high, medium, low for the cooling seats as well. And another pretty cool feature on this Tundra is it does have the bird's eye view. So if you hit this view button right here, it will give you the bird's eye view, which gives you a 360-degree angle of the vehicle. So it will show what's next to you, what's behind you, and what's in front of you through the bird's eye view. So it's definitely another one of those safety features that Toyota's been putting in their vehicles. And definitely a pretty cool one. That way you can see what's next to you, what's beside you. And it's just a great safety feature overall in the vehicle. Then if you want to look at a little bit different view without the truck, you can kind of look at it just in a little bit larger capacity, putting it in the other mode for the 360-degree angle. All right. And then to get out of that feature, all you do is you hit the view button again. Vehicle will also have the backup camera as well. So that'll give you a good look at how the backup camera looks. And then a lot of your different settings on the vehicle will be operated through your steering wheel. So you have the options to turn up, turn down your radio for the volume there, as you see the sound up and down. You have voice command option as well. And a lot of your safety settings you'll be able to find by hitting the arrow buttons and the OK buttons. So for example, when you hit the left and right arrows, it's going to take you through all your different settings on the vehicle. So the first one you're going to see here is the distance to empty, miles per gallon you're getting. A little compass right there. If you're going to change your music, you can do it through the little sound wave there. If you have your trailer attached, there's the option for your trailer. And then your settings, which is going to be all your different safety settings in the vehicle. So your lane assist, which you have the option to turn on and off. Most of the safety settings, we are going to recommend that you keep them on. But every once in a while, if you're driving on a lot of windy roads or a lot of roads that have potholes, you may want to turn some of these features on and off. But you do have the option to turn any of the safety features on and off if you like. You have your pre-collision. You have your blind spot monitoring, which I talked about a little bit earlier. Your park assist, your rear cross traffic alert, and all your other safety settings are going to be in that area. And then the final one is just going to be if there's any warnings right now. Since this one just came off the trailer, we have yet to put gas in it, so it's giving us a fuel low indicator. But if you ever have any indicators, it will show under the warning tab as well. And over here, this is going to show you a little bit more on the vehicle. A couple other settings off to the left. Your heated steering wheel would be right there that you can turn on. Your odometer, if you're trying to see how many miles, it'll show up on here. So this vehicle right now only has 5 miles on it. And if you keep hitting the odometer, you see the different trips, and you'll also see how many miles to your next service. All right, so that is a pretty good overview of the vehicle as far as some of those things go. A couple other little things to point out before I wrap up the video. You do have an option for wireless charging right here. Your 4-wheel drive is going to be right in this section as well. So you can push this into 4-wheel drive. And the indicator light will turn on your dashboard to let you know it is in 4-wheel drive. And then you can push it back in and put it back in 2-wheel drive. It does have a couple of different drive modes on the vehicle, which you just turn this knob to get your different drive modes. So it'll turn it into Sport S, Sport S Plus. And then if you go back, you're also going to have a comfort mode and an eco mode. So this one does have a couple different drive modes on the vehicle. So the sport modes would basically just add more RPM to the front of the vehicle, give you a little bit more zip when you're driving. Eco mode, basically going to try to make the vehicle a little bit more fuel efficient. All right, I think that's where I'm going to wrap up the video for today. If you did like this video, I would certainly appreciate if you could subscribe and like the video. What's hot on the car lot with Davey? The more people who subscribe to my videos, the more likely I'm going to continue to do videos on the Toyota Tundras and other Toyota vehicles, and even pre-owned vehicles that we may have on the lot in the future. So if you could take the time, hit that subscribe button, I really would appreciate that. Thank you again for watching, and have a good rest of your day.